And so now, good work. Now we have proof that they made San Diego police sick to cough. Dave, this is why I don't want to do this stuff and frame people, Bernard. Because ultimately, NATO and the police and the military and the firefighters and stuff are going to win. And so, poof, David, what they're going to actually figure out with Jim Riley, Joe Zillig, Harry Race, Bernard LaChance, DJ Dave, Perlita Quinlan, Elton Anderson, Don Wiley, 1961 Oyster Cracker Man, Bidded Bad for Blue Boy Boxes, Robo Rapist Night, Red Randy, Red Gordon, and Ellery's and that whole team. They're going to ask questions on why you guys cause such the problem. And you all know it. That's why people disappear, David. So you'll ultimately get what you want, David, but they're going to ask you questions. Robo Night and all that. They're not going to be really interested in your proof if you guys really, Bernard has always been the one that screwed stuff up. And run the cray-baby story of lies. And that's the way it works. If you're going to keep doing these, David, and rerun the same story in a delusional rant, they ultimately will win. The police and military firefighters and that. If you're that obsessed with it, David, it's not a toy, and it's not a game. It's work, David. They don't put you in paradise for it, poof boy. They ultimately round you all up, and they say, guess what? Guess who wins? Jewish Colonel Melko, Colin Powell, and the Joint Chiefs of Staff. Like I said, David, you guys' crybaby fit is a military man's dream come true. David, they have evidence of all you guys' work. Your cover-up doesn't work. Your bullshit consciousness, your torture rooms, your boxes, all this stuff that you guys do out here, all under the guise of Joe Zillig or the Robo Knight. We're gonna prove this one, that one. They're not gonna care which one or who. They're gonna round you all up and say they're all nailed. The gangs, whatever. And then they're going to ask you, why didn't you guys do it the right way? Oh, you guys didn't respect certain families and you stole. And that's what it is, David. So we'll find out if you think you're really God, because, Ellery and them and Elton claim to be God, and they didn't do a very good job. And really, they just run a trouble session. So when you open your mouth in the future and I'm dead and people watch, Dave, they're going to ultimately laugh at you when you claim to be God with Perlita or the Robo Knight or those people, because they're going to say, Jonestown and all them, always a problem, delusional psychopaths. And so are you, Dave. And they'll just point and laugh at you as you all claim to be the all-American or the country and Western, almighty gods of the earth, but you're going to be the fools of the earth for mutilations and all this shit you guys say you don't do, that you do, David. That's why you guys do the backpack thing and try to get me nailed for drugs. He marks it all up. I'm going to bust you from it. They're not going to care. They're going to nail all of you for it.